Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly forecast from the Gasmic Tarot. This is a general reading, love, money, career, for the period beginning the 11th of January. Because it is a general reading, it may not resonate with all of you. Okay, so you might want to look at your rising sign and your moon sign as well for that forecast. Give you a bigger picture. Okay, so thanks again for liking and subscribing so that YouTube can find my new channel. Really appreciate that. Oh, that fell out. If this is your first time, know that this is a spirit channeled reading. So spirit, my plethora, my gaggle of spirits is in the room. And I've also get some of your spirits in here. For those of you who have spirit guides or past loved ones, sometimes I'll get messages. They are pushy. They sing, they dance, they smoke cigars. In December, one of the Leo's readings, you can take a look. Oh, I turned my television on. That was some strong spirit. So, never know what they're going to come up with. They know if they sing, though, that I will usually respond in kind. They also curse. They show me things I cannot unsee. Anyway, so spirits, what do we have for our lovely Sages for the period beginning the 11th of January? Show us what you got, baby. All right, so we got the 10 of Rods, 5 of Cups, 8 of Swords. I think I'm going to do more cards here. 2 of Swords, Hangman. Got the Death card and the Fool. Well, let's round it up with 8. Ooh, and the Ace of Cups. Nice. Let's start out with those and see what we come up with. So, all right, so we're starting out the period here with this feeling of being overwhelmed. Too much on your plate, whether it be an emotional, overwhelming, stress, you feel it and you're not happy with it. That kind of feeling, like you've bitten off more than you can chew, or just things are just, there's so much chaos in the energy right now. You're feeling very overwhelmed, which of course isn't a great thing to be. So the beginning of this period, not so good for you. You've got this 5 of Cups, which is about great disappointment. The cups are all spilled. Whether you've spilled them or someone else has spilled them, it's like you want to temporarily move away from the situation. And I'm getting from Spirit, with all the different chaos going on externally to our everyday lives, our personal drama. There's a lot of drama going on, especially if you live in the United States right now, with it doesn't matter who you vote for, but with the political climate right now, and that is causing people a lot of angst. Spirit is telling you to shut your television off. Close it. Close the television. Don't look at the news for 24 hours at least, and just de-stress. Okay? I hope that helps. Because you don't have to be forced to deal with that. Work on yourself. Take a rest from that constantly negative news. It's not serving anyone. It's certainly not serving you. So you could do better, really, right now. Now, I also see that some of you are having some angst and some anxiety. That's that 3 a.m. wake up on 3 a.m. feeling trapped. Will things ever improve kind of feeling? And I'm getting, because she's wearing red and she's that's root chakra, food, water, shelter, how I present myself to the world type of kind of angst. Maybe you have it all, but something's missing. And so that's why we have the disappointment. I see some of you coming to a crossroads here where you really need to make a decision to move forward. And Spirit is asking you, Spirit's giving you some homework here. It's saying, take some time to think about what it is that you really, really want moving forward into 2021. We just had that great conjunction, okay? And this card is about transformation. This card is about rebirthing and transformation, and they're right next to each other, okay? So this is about just think before you make a decision. Think about everything that's not positive in your life, and see if there's any ways that you can detach yourself from that drama. Release some of those negative feelings. Okay, not that they're not justified, but it's time to release and transform. You are the butterfly, Sag, and so you want to emerge from that chrysalis and show the world your beauty. And you can't do it with some of this negative nonsense going on. Some of you are already transitioning out of what we have Earth A and Earth B. Earth A are all the poor souls who are still stuck in the negativity. Earth B are those of us who came out of that negativity and are ascending, lightening up, okay, to that next dimension, to that next, from going from that Earth sign, which is all about, power and money and how much stuff do I have and how can I control people and controlling people through anger, to what about the air sign, which is community, manifestation, joy, peace, love. Wouldn't that be nice, right? So this is where we want to get to. And you have an opening to get here. You've got the death card, which is about the ending of this cycle. The ending of the cycle for you. All right? Moving forward in a positive way. It doesn't happen if you're stuck in the negative. It only happens when you can release the negative. And so somebody who says, well, how do you release? Well, you can write it down. It gets it off your chest. That keeps the anxiety at bay. Then you won't be waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning. You're not going to get there if you think you're going to go and drink a lot and smoke a lot and addictive personality. That just masks it. It just makes you numb, but it doesn't solve the issue. The issue is to release whatever is not serving you anymore. We release things by crying. Crying releases emotions that no longer serve us. We release things by meditation, becoming still and quiet. If you do not know how to meditate, I'm going to give you an easy example using the masks that we're all supposed to be wearing. Put a mask on. Find a quiet place. No television, no music, no phone, nothing. Okay? Close your eyes. Breathe in and out of your nose and feel the breath coming out of your nose. The reason why I say put the mask on is because you'll feel it more. Okay? Now that you're quiet on the external, your internal voice is still going, I gotta pick up the kids, I gotta do this. Okay. Give the internal mind, the internal voice, a job. I call it the monkey mind. The mind that doesn't shut up. Have that monkey mind, focus on feeling the breath. Every time you get distracted, which may be every 4 seconds, back to the nose, back to the nose. When you become quiet, things will become clear. It's not like I have to tell you this, right? Okay. So there's going to be some endings, but there's going to be some beautiful new beginnings because you are starting on a journey of awakening. And it starts this period. We've got the Fool, okay? Which is, I know they call it the Fool, but it's really about new journeys, new awakenings, new beginnings, leaps of faith as you move forward. The Fool is about feeling young, the young venturing off, finding that place you can call home. And the place that we call home is within ourselves. Once home is in yourself, the rest of it is cake. And so he's got the white rose. It's all about enlightenment. Okay? It's about new relationships, new partnerships that you're building. You also have the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups, beautiful card. The Ace of Cups is about new beginnings. It's about, your cup runneth over. You've got the Lotus, which is about creation. You've got gifts. Some people are starting a new family. We have pregnancy here for some of you. A very fertile period. Okay? So it could be pregnancy. It could be creating new ideas, new business. Spiritual growth for sure. Entrepreneurship. All right. Let me just grab one more card. And you've got the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups. I love the Nine of Cups. It's one of the most positive cards in the entire deck. The Nine of Cups is about dreams coming true. It's the wish card, okay? This is your opportunity to release, not the Kraken. Who said that? Somebody, some spirit that keeps coming. One of my guides, every time I say release, they say the Kraken. Release the negative and bring in the positive. Transformation, double transformation, okay? New beginnings, new journeys, okay? Prosperity, dreams coming true. What you wish you can have, okay? When you are vibrating in a higher space. That's why you want to migrate from Earth A, which is all the people stuck in the negative, into Earth B. And it's not like a multi-dimensional thing. We're on the same dimensional plane here. And if you haven't heard about Earth A or Earth B, Google it. Okay, I've been talking about it in my circles for 10 years. Okay, it's about moving forward into an enlightened state, a more enlightened state. Wouldn't it be nice if every day was a gasm? That's what it could be. From that first sip of that macchiato in the morning. Oh, so good. If you can find that gasm, that deliciousness in life, you know, maybe it's just looking at your dog and they're playing with a toy and you get a little tickle. You're in the right space, okay? And once you're in that vibrational space, manifestation, just like that. All right, so let's see what we have as far as the cards here. We've got Kuan Yin, and she's saying, let it go. Okay, so time to let go of all the negative that's keeping you from moving forward. Yes, you still have things you need to deal with. It's how you react in the emotional emotional state that impacts that. All right, and White Tara is telling us to purify. All right, purification. Sure, it could be a detox. That purifies the body. But let's purify the spirit and the energy. So, number one, go get yourself a book on smudging, some smudging tools. If you don't know how to smudge, smudging tools. There's always links below the video. If you're interested, I've always got links about cards and different tools. Let's also get ourselves some crystals. Rose quartz crystal, put it in your bedroom. Increase the unconditional love. If you're interested in increasing the energy vibration in your space, get 4 little quartz crystals. You know, I don't know how much they are. If they have a rock shop around, or maybe you can get them on Amazon. There'll be some links to crystals, etc. You can give you an idea, take a look, or at least get you in the right direction. All right, 4 little crystals. Put them in your living room, 4 corners. Okay? If you put them in your bedroom, you will not sleep at night. Don't do that. Now, after you purify your space, if you start smelling things like roses, okay, that's the mother energy, that's unconditional love. It's called a divine fragrance. Don't be shocked. It's not negative, okay? There are 12 divine fragrances. I only know of 6, I think. But when you start vibrating higher, you start experiencing things that are not what typical people of this world will experience. All right? So, hope this helps you. You guys, thanks again for liking and subscribing. If you want to claim the video, throw a comment below. Really appreciate all your support on my new channel. Have a great week.